Good morning, guys. I'm finding lots of new foods to eat, so I thought I would bring you along for the journey. Excuse my hair, I have just got out of the shower. This morning I'm going for another one of these packed smoothie mixes, same one that I had last week. Now I just thought I'd show you this sachet. I didn't really go into any detail about what's in it. So as you can see on the bottom of the packet, it tells you what's in there. Yeah, so that just adds in the energy. It's an energy superfood mix. And I'm just gonna stick that in there and I'm gonna have that for breakfast. So whilst I'm doing that, I'm also gonna be making my morning coffee. I'm going for my usual almond milk. I really like almond milk. I haven't really found another milk that tastes as good, so I'm putting in my frother. So soya milk generally can taste a bit bitter in my opinion. Rice milk, it's okay, but it's really watery, I find, and it doesn't froth up as much as the almond milk. I love coffee milk. I just, you know. Coconut milk, I really like the taste of coconut milk, but I will only have it if I go to like a coffee shop that is very, very sweet. So I'm just using one of these coffee capsules in my coffee machine. Just look at how gorgeous the frothy milk is. So as well as my coffee, I'm also filling up my water bottle here. I'm not entirely sure how many millilitres it is, but I would probably, I guess, think it's about 600 millilitres. So today I'm gonna try and drink 2,000 millilitres. Now I really didn't think this through. Look at the colour of this and look at the colour of my top. So whether I stay in this top after breakfast, I don't know, because I'm very good at being messy, which reminds me. So on Saturday, I went into the bathroom. I was all wrapped up in my big winter jacket. I was just going to go out and clear the pathway of snow with a shovel. Went into the bathroom, pulled down my trousers and heard a massive plop. So my phone was at the bottom of the toilet. So I stuck my hand down there and pulled it out. I mean, thank God it happened just before I went on the toilet. Yeah, horrible. So I put it in, I dried it off and I put it in a bag of rice. We only have wild rice, so stuck it in there and then put it in the airing cupboard. Now, to begin with, the phone was working fine. But then I went to play a YouTube video and the sound didn't work at all. So I said, Chris, can you phone me? And again, no sound. So I left it in the cupboard, in the airing cupboard, the majority of the day. I did go out on Saturday night, so I took that with me just so that I could text Chris to tell him when to come and get me. But I left it in there overnight, and then probably about 24 hours later, it was working fine. So definitely use rice if you drop your phone down the toilet. I've only ever done that once before, not in a toilet. I was in a pub with Giles, my brother-in-law, and we were just sat there chatting. And I think it was Joshua. Joshua was, yeah, because I've got 3 nieces and nephews on that side of the family, and I remember only one child there. So it must have been Joshua. He was still very young and he was sat on my lap, and I had Roxy next to me with a water bowl because the pub supplied water for dogs. And he picked up my phone and it literally just fell from his hand straight into the water. But that wasn't a problem. But back then phones were a bit like bricks, weren't they? It's lunchtime. Socks always thinks that it's his feeding time. See, whenever it's my feeding time, he's convinced that he's gonna eat. I've almost finished my water, so I'm just gonna neck that. I've got my food on now. This is the soup that I'm having today. You see how nice that looks. I wouldn't normally buy this one, but Chris bought this the other day and it is gorgeous. So one of these will like do 2 lunches. This is spinach and kale with garlic, and you can really taste the garlic in it. It's so good. I mean, I saved this top earlier from getting anything on me. I'm going to cover myself in green. I mean, it's just gonna happen, isn't it? Oh dear. And I've also got some bread, more of this bee-free bread, but this is the soft white loaf. It's not very soft at the moment because I freeze it. For my drink today, I've got an apple and cinnamon herbal tea, which is just working its magic there. And then I'm just going to use my Flora spread to spread my toast. Okay, here is my lunch. We've got herbal tea, spinach soup, toast, and more water. Almost forgot to tell you guys, I'm in the middle of editing a video to go up tonight, which is my favourites video. But I've had a herbal tea, so mustn't forget to tell you. This is a peppermint licorice one. So it's about 4 o'clock, I think. I'm gonna get this video up for 6. So I've just had to run out to get some ingredients for this evening's meal. There's this, which I've never heard of before, but it's supposed to be in my recipe. So I went to Tesco's, they didn't have it, so I had to come to Waitrose. As I was walking in just here, I was like in a bit of a daydream looking at the recipe and the ingredients, and then I noticed a car was reversing, but it wasn't stopping, and I was kept moving and moving so it didn't hit me, and then suddenly realised there was nobody in the car because I like turned to look at them to be like, hello, I'm here. There's no one in the car's just rolling at me. So me and a guy had to like push it back into the parking space, and then I ran round and stopped it from hitting the wall. So yeah, that was an eventful thing this evening. I made it home safely, guys. Right, this evening's dinner is going to be a recipe out of the Feed Me Vegan book by Lucy Watson, and it's the pad thai, which I'm pretty sure I've had when we've gone out with Gemma and Ian at somewhere called Koh Thai, which is like a Thai place. But look, this is my version of it. It's looking pretty good. I'm just putting the limes in there and I hope they like softens them up. But I think it looks quite similar to that. I'm pretty happy with that.
It's a really good dinner.
Look at how good it is. As a first attempt, I'm very happy with that. It's really tasty, really spicy. Is it the turmeric, do you think?
No, I don't think it's spicy so far.
There's definitely some. Oh, it's the ginger. That's what it is. The ginger. Charlie just made me an innocent wonder green drink. Cucumber, pear, and apple. It's good. Really tasty. I've got a big glass of it. Having my last bottle of water whilst watching Jane the Virgin. Good morning, everybody. It is really nice outside. I know you can just see green here, but it is lovely. But it's not going to be like it any other day. I think the next 2 weeks it's going to be raining, so I'm going to make the most of today. I'm having a nice warm breakfast. I'm having my porridge with blueberries, and then it's got some of the seeds underneath, and then some fruit syrup, as well as my coffee and my water. Yesterday I did really well with my water. I had 3 of those beakers and had a couple of herbal teas, I think. Yeah, I don't really count coffees, but yeah, it's really well. I'm really proud of myself. Right, better get to work. It is late. It's 10 o'clock and I'm having my breakfast. I just got into work, and then before I knew it, it was 10. It's lunchtime and I've barely drank any water, so I need to sort that out. But for lunch, I'm having this, like a little kind of pot of different vegetables and things in it. It's normally £3, but I always look in the reduced section. So I got it for £1.50. This has got turmeric, roasted cauliflower, fresh spinach, black and white lentils, butternut squash and coconut. And it is so good. 2 of your 5 a day. And there we have it. It is so good. And it smells really lovely as well. I'm gonna have my lunch at my desk because we are so busy at work at the moment. I just don't have time to do a proper lunchtime. So yeah, lunch at my desk. And look, that's the water from this morning, so I need to down that as well. I haven't been very good with drinking liquid today, guys, so I'm gonna have this. It's apple juice from Co-op, and I'm just gonna pour it in my glass. And there's enough for one more in there, so I'll have that. That tastes really good. Yesterday I was sat on one of these chairs and I picked it up to push it in and it fell apart, so I've just had to glue them back together. This room is looking a little bit like a workshop at the moment. We've got the sewing station over here. We've got this area which is bric-a-brac that we're trying to sell. And then over here, we've got Chris's, like, he's making the center console for the Mini. So yeah, it's looking a bit messy, but it's looking really good in the lounge. I'll show you in a couple of days because something's happened in the lounge which is really cool. As drinking water is fading, I'm having Ribena now. So I've got a big glass. I think this is probably about 500 millilitres because it's quite large. Having Ribena reminds me of going to my granny's house and her having Ribena in the cupboard. And I remember opening up the cupboard and reaching up and pulling it out, and it was just so exciting. I think because it's quite, it's a different type of taste than normal squash. And I don't think that we had it at home. So it was like a treat when we went to Granny's. Woohoo! I've done 10,000 steps today. Well, 10,005. That's good because I've only been out once today. Right, so I'm making tonight's dinner, which is fajitas. I've got my ones, which are the sweet potato ones from Be Free. So I'm just going to bung those in the oven, covered with some foil. Okay, so in here I've got peppers, onions, and fajita strips. These are the corn vegan fajita strips. I've made myself a DIY spice mix. So it is chilies, chili powder, cayenne pepper, and spicy paprika. And I'm going to throw in a little bit of garlic too. Okay, all of that's in there. I've put a little bit of water in there as well, otherwise I find it can stick to the base. So I'll just kind of carry on cooking that for about 5 minutes and then it'll be ready. Okay, it's ready. So I've got this grated cheese to put on top of it. This is the Violife cheddar. It's like a red cheddar, I think. It's made with oh, it's really dark there. It's made with coconut oil. And then here is the fajita mix. And then my wraps. So I'll see you later, guys. Thanks for watching What I Ate Wednesday. And I'll see you soon. Bye.